Hi friends, it's Ian Willison with Our Blooming Catholic Life. And last year, I believe it was, I did a number of videos on the new Ziploc and durable bags, hoping that my person who has some fine motor issues would finally have a silicone bag they could use. Wah, wah, wah. That did not go well. Some of you I know have critiqued me for not showing you how to sous vide in the bags and things. I was just trying to find a reusable bag for someone with low muscle tone. That's all this is really about. And then I use the bags around the house. So Ziploc has changed their packaging recently. This is the mega pack of the quart size, and it now tells us that they are BPA free, but there's 2 asterisks, so we'll check that. Microwave safe, and the bags are made with wind power. So they're trying to show you how environmentally friendly they are. Where does those 2 stars take us to? I'm looking around the bag. Where is, it said BPA free, and then there were 2 stars. I don't see where that takes us to, but there appear to be a number of disclaimers on the side. Let's see what we've got there. It tells you that the paper box is recyclable, and if you clean and dry the bags, you should be able to drop the used baggies off at your store where they take store bags back. That's interesting. The carton is made with 100% recycled paperboard with a minimum of 35% post-consumer content. What that means is they take the scraps off the floor. So, 65% or something of that is them taking scraps off their own floor. Environmental facts. Bags are recyclable when clean and dry at drop-off bins at participating realtors. And please recycle the paperboard content. The ingredients are polyethylene, dye, and ink. So that's what it is, polyethylene dye and ink. Oh, and then there's a formula with a bunch of numbers. That could be the double asterisks. It does tell you to learn more at www.scjohnson.com, and it tells you it is not formulated with BPA, which is bificerol A. It does tell you over here, again, that you can use this in the microwave now. Defrost and reheat, vent bag 1. These are the storage bags, and it says Ziploc bags are for defrost and reheat, vent bag 1 inch. Ziploc bags are reusable after hand washing and drying. We do not recommend reusing Ziploc bags after storing raw meat, fish, eggs, or potentially allergy triggering foods. You just don't know if you're going to be 100% able to get those things out, which is fair. I think that's a fair recommendation. That's something that would probably be difficult even in the silicone bags. Although the silicone bags tend to have the curved edge, it gets really tight in those curved edge, and you can't really just dig in there to make sure you clean everything out because the silicone seal can be delicate, and they warn you about that. You can't turn the silicone bags inside out to wash them either. That is one of the faults. So there are times maybe when you want a disposable bag, like for raw meat. Hadn't really considered that. Or try and marinate your things that are raw meat, like do that in a glass container would probably be my top preference, because those you can properly clean. You can even run those through the dishwasher, no problem. So just some things to think about right there. And I do wonder if it says they don't recommend reusing them after storing raw meat, fish, eggs, or potentially allergy triggering foods. So what about, when you rinse them to recycle them? Maybe not use them for raw meat, fish, and eggs. I think that's probably a good thing. It does tell you can use them in microwave. You would need to place them on, and it has quotes around microwave safe dish. They're not going to tell you what that is, but put it on a microwave safe dish. I'm not sure what those air quotes are making me nervous. I don't usually use a microwave at all. Handle with care. Bagging contents may be hot. Do not overheat contents as bag may melt. Well, that's interesting, right? Let's see some of the other bags. These other ones are freezer. That one was storage. These big ones that we have are freezer ones. This is just what my family loves to use. They love them. And I'm sorry, they ripped these off very quickly and threw them away, which I feel like is never done, but the time that you want to have the whole box, it lets you know they're tabs. They are easy open tabs, and yes, we love these tabs in this house. They're blue for freezer, red for storage, and green for sandwich and snack. That's handy for you to tell them apart. And let's check that out. So here is my freezer, one of my freezer bags, and it does have a blue seal. What about these storage ones? Yep, red. So even if somebody destroys your box, you can see down here now, it matches this little red bit here, and it matches the freezer ones have that at the bottom. Oops, gotta take a call. Let's check out what's the same on the packaging. Is it the same as the storage? Let's see on the bottom. It doesn't have those symbols. It does tell you recycle if clean and dry, store, drop off where they take the plastic bags. That's on here as well. Easy tips, double protection for freezer freshness, 100% confidence guaranteed. Here's more details. It says, okay, the same about the recycling. The carton made with 100% recycled paperboard, minimum 35% post-consumer content. The same environmental facts. They are recyclable when clean and dry at drop-off bins at participating realtors. And to please recycle the carton. Polyethylene, made with polyethylene dye and ink, and it gives you their patent formula numbers and tells you that the product is not formulated with BPA bificerol A. This one includes, and it's possibly because these are bigger bags, it has the warning to avoid danger of suffocation, keep bags out of the reach of children. If you are defrosting and reheating, vent the bag 1 inch, which just means you can leave it sealed up until like about this last inch. This last inch here would need to be opened. If you're defrosting and reheating, leave like an inch of that open as a gap to let steam out. Don't want your bags exploding. It does say for caution the same exact caution. Okay. Well, that's it on that one. That is the half-gallon bag. So nothing really new on that. Let's see. This one does have a new title here. It's just really emphasizing. See how they're all brown and crunchy here. They are mindfully made without BPA or phthalates, and then there's a note on it. What's it? Product not formulated with BPA, bificerol A, or phthalates. Mindfully used, reusable again and again. Mindfully disposed, the recyclable in some areas. Check locally. It also says it has a grip and seal technology. Anything else? This does have something different. Can you see that diamond pattern at the bottom? This is a fold and fill bag. Let's see if we can follow the directions here. Okay. I thought there were directions here. Oh, there it is. It says, let hot liquids cool before pouring into Ziploc bags and exercise caution while pouring as contents may shift in the bag. Fold over bag at the top crease. So see like this line here, we're going to fold it over there. That's the fold part. I think I've done this before at home and missed that fold over, what that was. I thought I was doing some origami at the bottom. So let's see, fold over. That makes a nice stiffer edge. I got that. See, it's really holding that open. Now place the bag on the flat surface and pour into the middle of the bag, filling slightly to form the stand-up bottom. How am I going to get this on camera? Well, it's going to be hard to get on camera, but you can see this line. So what it wants you to do is to pour in the middle, and it thinks that it's going to flatten this out here for you. So you're going to have this nice flat bottom, and that it will stand up as you're pouring. I'm a little nervous. Let me see if I move my camera rig, if I can do this. The genius of having it up on the rig was that even if I mispoured the water, it would not get in the camera. But, oh, can't quite see it. Let's try a little different angle. See if we can get the table here. We're going to have to maybe put something behind the camera. Not quite, but pretty close. Let's just... Oh, I know. We'll use our little thing that we normally have the camera on. It's a planter. It's also a trash can. We'll flip it over. There we've got that surface you'll be able to see as I pour. Okay. So just to pour it in the middle. Super nervous because now my camera's on the ground. But... Oh, do you see that? It is like flattening out starting at the middle. That's kind of neat. I've totally done this wrong before because I haven't had this edge and I've had difficulty with it. But Okay, thing is, the silicone bags kind of stand up on their own, whereas this is wanting to really spread out. But, okay. Let me see. I know you're not going to be able to see it, but I'm going to set it down on the table. Does it? Oh! Oh! It is standing up on its own. It's a little wiggly, but it is way more than I thought. It's spreading this way now. That's why it's kind of shrinking. Now let's see. We're going to have to fold it back up. So one of the advantages is if you're putting in like mashed potatoes or something, my husband's family did that. I've never done that, but you wouldn't be getting it on the seal. So the seal is kind of being kept clean by folding it. It's making a sturdy edge as well as keeping that zipper edge clean, except for your fingers. So you don't want to have anything on your fingers when you're flipping it back either. This is where the rubber hits the road, right? Probably want to press some of this air out. That's what I'm going to do. It doesn't say to do that, but normally I do that in Ziploc bags. Okay, a little tricky as I got to the end. It ended up splitting as I was flipping it. Maybe flip it first and then do the seal. Okay. So it is holding the seal. It did stand up. And standing up on its own. Okay, I'm going to give Ziploc credit. This is still not my total go-to. I want to use the reusable bags, and I'm able to, but not everybody is. Some people really need this great grip, this big seal to pull apart. And so I like that Ziploc is still innovating. They're like, yes, we'd love to move to silicone bags that last longer, are more environmentally friendly, but there's still a need out there for these for some people, and how can we make them better? And I'll give them credit for that. Credit where credit is due. Is it a perfect product? Is it super environmentally friendly? No, but it is definitely, this is definitely going to improve the lives of some people, and I appreciate that, and I thank them for continuing to innovate. Friends, let's just end with the glory be, because I want to give God the glory for this great new innovation and just for making people that are continually trying to make the world a better place. In nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti. Amen. That's the wrong one. Gloria Patri et Filio et Spiritui Sancto. Sicut erat in principio et nunc et semper et in saecula saeculorum. Amen. In nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti. Amen.